First apples on my Braeburn apple tree. Apple there. And some more up there. So those are the first ever, and this is the third year. So let's see. Anyway, peas are doing okay. Pink flowers on them. I lost all my shallots to the dreaded you know what, so I think I'm going to give up on onions. We'll just do them in the polytunnel, because the Welsh onions that I did in the polytunnel are fine. And these here are leeks, but they don't look very big, so they might just be mini leeks. So we'll see. Another teasel. I'm not sure about these teasels. I'm just growing them for the actual flower head, but oh, that must be the flower head. But they do look like triffids, and they are weird how they collect water in like little cups all up the stem. My gems are all falling over. Asparagus are ferning nicely. Looks nice, the asparagus fern with the gems. Pretty. Let's pop it in the polytunnel. I've potted up 4 of my peppers, 2 Red King and 2 Golden California. I've still got a few more to do. That tomato there is one that my neighbour gave me, and it's flowering already, so that's good. I've put some of the little tiny tomato plants that I think I got from Ali, the seeds I got from Ali from my rusty garden, which I thought I'd lost, but I don't know which ones they are, so I've just put them in there with a couple of marigolds just to try and keep them safe. And I'll put a few more around the edge once they arrive, as it were. This bed has got onions. Those are radish, but white radish. A dill and the tomato plant, and then this one are 2 of my little finger aubergines. I've got other stuff to put in here as well. I haven't got around to it yet. Now this hanging basket that I've got in the polytunnel, which has got a cucumber in, gherkin cucumber. I've got a basil, red leaved basil, and another one down there. These are garlic chives, and then all these other little seedlings that are coming up, I can only think, hoping that they are tomato seedlings. So again, we'll just wait and see, and if they are, I can transfer them into the alley pot. That's what I'm going to call it from now on, the alley pot. This is a strawberry that I brought in from outside. My potatoes, which are Shallots and Pentland Javelin at the back there. I'm not sure it was a good idea to put them in here, but we'll see. Anyway, they're flowering, so it's a good sign. Now this is the 3 cuttings that my neighbour gave me from his vine, and the vine is Black Hamburg, and 2 of them are shooting, and this 3rd one, we both had a look at it yesterday, and we think that this here, will it focus? Come on. No, it's not going to focus. Anyway, there is a little bit of green. You can't see it properly, but I think that one's going to root as not root, flower or leaf, grow. Fingers crossed. This is my orange tree, which is shooting all new leaves, which is a good sign, although that is not. Something's eating it. And the lemon is not quite as big, but it is growing new leaves. So I've got more pots here for more chilies and peppers. This is my junk corner. And then we've got money makers in there. Those are parsley root seedlings. This one is a pepper and I don't know what it is. These are some more alley tomato seedlings, and that one's a sweet aperitif, and that's a money maker. And these are my ponytail grass, parsley. Yeah, I'm not very good with parsley, but loads of goji berries, and the Greek oregano are starting to come up. I've got some celery extras here. That's not garlic chives in there, that's dill in there, and those are the lime nicotiana. And then down here in this one I've put 2 cucumbers in each corner. I think these are money maker. That one's a black opal. So money makers in the corners, a sweet aperitif in the middle, and that one's a black opal with a couple of marigolds. And then this side are my Welsh onions, and I've filled this bed with celery. I think I'm going to have a lot of celery. Carrots seem to have gone to seed. So I don't know whether to leave them and collect the seed or pull them out. Decisions. Cauliflowers are good. I've just taken the netting off, and I have got a couple of cauliflowers coming, but I'm going to have to cover them again because of the cabbage white. I had to take the netting off because it was crushing my broad beans. So I might have to just cover the cauliflowers separately somehow. I haven't figured that out yet. little gem lettuce, loads of them. Looking okay, I might have to harvest some of that. And then this is where I'm going to plant my courgettes today. Since I uncovered the broad beans, they've shot up another 6 inches. Amazing. So I've prepared this bed and I'm now going to put the courgettes in. I think I'll put one side and one the other, and leave the garlic sort of semi in the middle. So that's the all green bush courgette, that one, and this one's called a Courgettes. So I've got room. I'm going to put some, I've got 2 Roma tomatoes, so I'm going to put one here and one in that corner. So the 2 Romas are now in that corner and this corner. So I've got room to put stuff in the middle, maybe. So today I'm emptying out my nesting box, which has had blue tits in it. Now I know this is upside down. It's because I've burred the screw here, so I can't get it off, so I've had to turn it upside down. So as you can see, the nest is in there, and I'm now going to pull the nest out and see what's happened. I'll explain once I've got it out. So this is the nest, and it's a perfectly formed square with the nest inside, and I don't know what happens to the eggs. I mean, we think there were chicks in here because we could hear them, but I can only assume that they have fledged. I'm hoping that they have. Can anybody explain, do they eat all the eggshell? Because there's no eggshells, but this is amazing. Beautiful. I'm going to think positive and that the blue tits are fledged. Brilliant. Unfortunately, not so good. As I was cleaning out the box, the bird box, I found one blue tit, which is unfortunately didn't survive. And it was funny because this morning there was an adult blue tit on the perch on the outside, looking inside the nest box, obviously trying to get the last one to come out of the box, but it had died. So sad.